Hey folks, how you doing? Andy with you for another gear review. Today we're taking a look at the Boss BR80, and it's a cool little digital recorder with some inbuilt sounds and backing tracks and all sorts of cool things. Multi-track recorder as well. But for this video, we're going to take a look at the inbuilt sounds and give them a bit of a demo for you. So this one we're on here is called Soul Funk. Bit of I'd say the chorus, or it's almost phaser action. That's that one. This one is a blues setting. It's pretty high gain for blues, but I guess which pickup you're on depends. I'm on neck pickup at the moment. There's on the bridge. And of course, I've got to say thanks to Powerhouse Music, who have supplied this BR80 for this gear review. You can check it out there if you like the sounds of it. Here we are back on the Soul Funk. Here's a jazz setting. It's called Liverpool. Brit vibe. Hard rock 70s. '80s metal. Better go to the bridge for that one. Modern metal for this one. Pretty crunchy. West Coast. On the neck.
Maybe something like this. Go from something like that to That's another example. Or we could do something like.
Hello, my name is Michael Elsner, and this is the Boss BR80. Now, the BR80 has more features than any compact recorder ever. There are 3 modes to it. It's a complete multi-track recorder, an instant stereo field recorder, and a powerful audio playback device that's derived from the famous Boss E-band. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about MTR mode. MTR stands for multi-track recorder, and the BR80 is a 64-record, 8-track playback audio recorder. It's really an entire recording studio in a very compact box. It's a recorder with a digital mixer and full virtual racks of effects for instruments and vocals. There are even effects that will turn your guitar into a bass or into acoustic guitars. So if all you have is your electric, you can still make pro-quality recordings. Now, the BR80 has 9 drum kits with over 300 patterns, as well as stereo microphones. So these are all the things that you would see in a pro recording studio. Okay, now to use the BR80 in MTR mode, simply press the on-off button to select MTR. The main MTR display is going to appear. And to create a new song, we're just going to press Menu. Then we're going to use the cursor buttons to select Song, press Enter. We're going to select New, press Enter. And at this point, you can turn the dial here to select a category. Okay, you can select any of these categories or no category. And what happens here is the BR80 is going to pull up various effects and rhythms that match this category of music for you. Now, if you don't want to select any, just hit no category. But in this case, for the song we're going to do a rock song. So we're going to hit Enter. It asks, are you sure? We're going to say, yes, we are. All right, so now let's build a quick song. Unlike computer recording, this can be done in a matter of minutes. Okay, there's no boot up time, there's no software configuration or anything like that. The BR80 is pretty much a plug and play device. Of course, you can connect it to your computer. It's a USB audio interface, and it even comes with computer recording software. But for the most part, it stands on its own as a completely self-contained recording system. Now, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a rhythm guitar part on track 1, but I'm going to play along to some pre-existing drum patterns. To access those patterns, you just press the rhythm button, come down to pattern. In this case, for this song, I know I'm going to select pattern 23. So I'm just going to turn the dial to select pattern 23. Now, to make sure that track 1 is enabled, I'm going to press the track 1, 2 button. Track 1 is enabled. Now, to get the sound I want, I'm going to press the Cosm button. Here's where I'm going to actually select the tone for my guitar. I've pre-programmed a crunch sound, which is based off of one of the overdrive sounds that comes with the BR80. And that's going to give us this. All right. Now you can see we had some recording levels show up here on the screen. If you want to adjust those, there's a knob on the side that will allow us to adjust the recording input. But these levels look pretty good, so we're going to go with it. Now I'm going to simply press record and play. I'm going to play along. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to play bass on track 2. So I'm going to arm track 2 by pressing track 1, 2. Make sure that track 2 is selected. Now I'm going to go into the Cosm menu again, and I'm going to select the guitar to bass category. Okay, right there. And I'm going to choose type bass. That's going to give us this sound. That's a decent sound to start with. So let's go to the top of the song. Let's press record and play, and let's play along. And the last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add on a clean guitar part on track 3. So to do that, I'm just going to press track 3. Make sure track 3 is record enabled. I'm going to go to the COSM menu, and I'm going to choose a clean studio sound. So I'm going to go to the studio category, which is right there. I'm going to choose, let's see, how about Summer Clean? That's a nice one. Okay, that's going to give us the sound. All right. So again, just going to go to the top of the song, press record and play along to it. Okay, so that's my song. Now, of course, I can keep adding in more guitar parts, and I can add in vocals and whatnot. But what I really want to do now is I want to practice along to it. So I'm going to take this song, and I'm going to send it into the E-band mode of the BR80. And that allows me to do stuff like speed it up or slow it down, change the key, and a variety of other neat tricks as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it down into stereo, and then I'm going to save it. And then when I look at the song list in E-band mode, it's going to automatically appear under the mastering category. So if we're in E-band mode, just press song. If we look at mastering, cursor over, these are our songs we've already mastered. Hit enter. And this is a song we just recorded. Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about E-band mode. Now, E-band mode lets you play along to 300 built-in audio loops and beats. And to do this, just press the button under where it says Song in the display. Okay, this brings up a song list, and here we can choose our category. I'm going to select All Songs. I'm going to press Enter. This gives us all the songs on the BR80, and I'm going to choose this one right here called Rock, Bluesy Rock. All I have to do now is hit play, and I can play along. You can even put in music from your own computer by using the included software to play along to whatever you'd like. And you can also use material from commercial sources, such as the Hal Leonard series, and you'll get E-band ready recordings of famous songs through them. Now, that was one of the songs from the Hal Leonard series. And it's really cool to play along to, but there's a little issue here. First one is that my guitar is in the key of E. It's tuned to the key of E. And that song in its original state is in the key of E flat. So with the BR80, what we can do is we can go in and we can adjust the actual key of the song. We can also adjust the speed as well. So to do that, all we're going to do is press the speed button. Okay? We're going to cursor over to where it says pitch. We're going to shift it up one full step. So now we're going to be in the key of E. And if we want to speed it up a little bit, we can grab the speed and just make it a little faster. And then let's take it from the top in the key of E. Now, the BR80 has 160 effects programs, and it can automatically choose an appropriate sound to use when you're jamming to the built-in songs. So when you're using it, your sound is always going to match the song. Or you can select your own effect. And to do that, just press the Cosm button. From here, you can use the cursor to select through the various categories of sounds. Okay? And I'm going to scroll up here to Studio. And I just pass it, there we go. And once I'm there, I've selected the category I like. I cursor over, and now I can select the patch. Okay, and this is where you can select the various patches here. I'm going to go back to Smooth Lead. If I press Enter again, that's going to allow me to go in and edit the sound. Okay? So in this case, I can just scroll through the various components of the sound. And I want to add in a delay. So I'm just going to go over to where it says delay. I'm going to hit Enter. I'm just going to turn my delay on. Now I've got a delay on that sound. So you can edit and save your own effects and even have the BR80 remember which ones you'd like to use with your music. Now, another cool thing about the BR80 is the A-B function. So let's say you're working at a specific part of a song and you just need to focus in on maybe a 2-bar phrase. With the A-B function, you can loop that little 2-bar phrase, and it's very simple. Just hit play, so the song starts playing, hit the A button at the beginning of the loop, let it play the 2 bars, and then hit the B button. And it's going to automatically start looping that section from the A to B. So this is what it looks like. Here's one more thing you can do that's really cool. The BR80 has a center cancel function. And what the center cancel function does is it lets you remove certain parts of the audio. Okay, now here's the original Hal Leonard track. Okay, now by pressing the center cancel function, which is right here, it's going to take whatever's in the center of that track, which in this case is going to be the guitar, and it's going to take it away from the sound. So this is what we have. Now if you want to play along to it, it's real simple. Just play along. And if you want to record it, just hit record. All right, now that I've recorded it, now I can go back and jam over it. Basically, by doing this, the BR80, while in E-band mode, lets you join your favorite band. In this video, we're going to talk about live record mode. Now, live record mode turns the BR80 into an instant stereo field recorder, just like one of these. The mics go on, and you're ready to record. Now, the BR80 can accept up to a 32 gig SD card. And if you have one of those in there, you can record about 550 hours, which is about 23 days of continuous recording time. That's enough for about a 1 semester of a college course, or for you music aficionados, it's a song as long as In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida about 1,900 times. Okay, so let's say you want to get an idea down really quickly. This is all you have to do. First, come over here to the on-off button and select Live Record. Next thing you have to do is grab your guitar or whatever instrument you have and press the record button. Now this puts the BR80 into record standby mode, okay? And you can see that we have some levels coming up as I'm talking. If I play my acoustic guitar, you can see that I haven't clipped it yet, but we have a little knob here on the side that allows us to adjust our recording level. Okay, so if it's too low, you can turn the recording level up, or if it's just too loud, turn it down. Okay, that looks like a good level. So to record, all I have to do is press play. Play my song. All right, just press stop to end the recording. Now, if you want something to keep time while you're recording, simply press the rhythm button, okay? That brings up our metronome. And at this point, we can use our cursor and our scroll wheel to adjust the meter, okay? Or adjust our tempo. Okay, now to save this song, it's very simple. All we do is press Menu, select Song by using the cursor. Once we've done that, press Enter. Select Info, press Enter again. And here we can go into the actual song name and edit it. So I'm going to press Enter one more time to edit it. And here we see Live and then 4 zeros. I'm going to call this Live 0001. Okay, that's going to be the name of this song. If I press Enter one more time, it's going to call up this little screen that says, "Are you sure?" If you want to bail out, this is your last opportunity. But if you're sure that you want to record this, just press Enter. All right, so now that the song is saved, what's cool is we can go into E-band mode, and we can access this song in the All Songs menu. So that's basically live record mode in a nutshell. It's real quick, it's real easy, and that's just one feature of the BR80. So check out the other videos we have on the MTR mode and E-band mode. My name is Michael Elsner, and thank you for watching.